I think the Republicans are patriots. They love this country just like we do. They love their kids. They love their communities. But they just keep on offering a theory of the economy that time and again has failed America. They think we should give more tax breaks to those at the top and invest less in things like education and research. I'm not making that up. Go on their website. That's what they think. They think we should let big banks and credit card companies and insurers do only what's best for their bottom line without responsibility to their customers or their communities. Despite what we saw in 2007, 2008 and the consequences of that crisis. They think we should drastically reduce or eliminate the safety net for more people. We're seeing that right now played out in the debate about unemployment insurance. They'll even shut down the government or threaten the full faith and credit of our country when they don't get their way. And if we do all these things, they are convinced that the economy will thrive and jobs and prosperity will trickle down to everybody. That's what they believe. And they have a right to hold those beliefs. But the American people know better. Because what they're offering is not a new theory. It's a theory they presented in the run-up to the Great Depression. It's a theory they expounded in the run-up to the crisis in 2008. It's a theory they just repeated in the election in 2012. And the American people said, no thanks. We don't have confidence in that theory. And just because this theory has a history doesn't mean it should have a future. It's time to retire this theory. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that's why the outcome of this election is so important. It won't just set the direction of this country for the next 2 years. It'll set the direction for this country for years to come. And the choice could not be clearer. Opportunity for a few or opportunity for all. That's what this election's about. As Democrats, we have a different idea of what the future looks like. An idea rooted in our conviction that our economy grows best, not from the top down, but from the middle out. That's what an opportunity agenda offers. Opportunity for all begins with access to a good job. Next week, I will send Congress a budget that will create new jobs in manufacturing and energy and innovation and infrastructure. And we'll pay for every dime of it by cutting unnecessary spending, closing wasteful tax loopholes. Now, Republicans have a different view. Just last month, RT, their party actually made it a part of their platform to let folks at the very top play by a different set of rules and avoid paying their fair share by stashing their money in overseas tax havens. A practice that also adds billions of dollars to our deficits every year. As Democrats, we believe that instead of more tax breaks for the few, we should make investments that grow the economy for everyone. That's what we believe. Opportunity for all means guaranteeing every young person access to a world-class education. You know, 4 years ago, I'll just give you an example. 4 years ago, we took on a student loan system that gave billions of taxpayer dollars to big banks as part of the student loan system, even as there were young people out there who weren't getting the help they needed to go to school. So we used the savings to help more students afford college. Today, more young people are earning college degrees than ever before. You would think Republicans would say, you know what, that's a good idea. Good for you, Mr. President. But no, the Republicans still want to return that money to the banks.